Well, in my previous video, we have configured, installed the Clusterware 2 node installation. We have completed successfully. In my previous video, part 4, it is in described all those things. And next, we are going to install RDBMS binaries and database creation in this video. It is part 5 of this 2 node RAC Clusterware and database configuration and installation. Okay, well, yeah, we will start with the question here. This is my Oracle DB blog. You can start with your question here, like guys, can you connect as SSDB without password and PPDB directly? This is a question. This is Oracle 19C new feature. Well, you come to know after visiting this page. Now we will move into that Oracle RDBMS binary installation. Okay, you can see here. Now the clusterware is running fine, both the nodes. Okay, it's fine. For the nodes, there is started. The listener services also it's running fine. Both are NGMT listener, local listener, and scan listener. Come to track node 2. It's okay, looking fine. Both are here. Here local listener, scan listener one, it's running here. So here is a MGMTDB is running here. Okay, fine. Okay, we will start the installation. Go to run installer. Yeah, it started. The first screen of this database RDBMS binary installation. It's not required. Click next. Yes. Install database software only. Later we can configure the database. Next. Real application cluster database installation. Next. Setup. RDS is setup done. Even though it will ask for that remote node connectivity. It's completed. Click OK and then click next. English. Click next. Database edition. Click next. So this is our Oracle base location and this is outdoor location which we have created already. So we are good to go. Click next. Leave as it is. Click next. It will do prerequisites checks for the RDBMS binary installation. Meantime, what is happening? Installation log here. We can monitor. This one we can fixable. So let fix and check again. This script we need to run as a root user. This one we can come out. So we'll go to node 2. Again copy and okay. Click OK. Yes, that accept visit now is successful. These three we can't fixable. It's failed. Node connectivity it's working, but that is the problem is the ATH adapter it doesn't understandable. So that we can ignore or click next. Yes. So here are the binary installation summary. Click install. So here it is a log file location. We can manually fetch this one. Copy tile line. So we can push this one. So you guys can see what is happening the behind background what is happening while installing the binaries. Okay, now the installation almost gets completed. Let's run this root.sh on both nodes in root user. Same time second node as well. Okay, cool. Click OK. So the installation of Oracle database was successful. That means that binary installation, RDBMS binary installation got successful. Close it. Now, okay, fine. Now we will create the database. BCA. Okay, fine. All right. Same thing. Check the second node as well. So the files are copied here. Successful. Okay, coming back to node 1 and the DBCA database configuration assistant. So create a database. Create database. Click next. Advanced mode. Admin managed reliable database. General purpose and transaction. So details what it is. So these are all the components will get installed. Okay. Next. Global database name. I'm giving SR lab. That means Sachin Ramesh lab. Create a container database. Okay. Create a container database with one more PDBs. Number of PDBs 1. PDB name SR lab PDB. Click next. Both the nodes we need to select. Click next. Run the cluster availability checks periodically. Not required. We can check in the end of the database creation. Next. So we'll give a password. For all the accounts, I'm giving same password. File location variable will check it. Oracle base. DB nickname, DB name, PDB name. That will take care by Oracle. Okay, enable archiving, archival parameters, automatic archive. Okay, archive we will enable later. We'll click next. Next. No, we'll go back when we need some sample schema. We will test it out. Sample schemas will install. Next. Yeah, actually by default it will taking by 40% of the SGA memory from the physical memory. It is taking memory SGA 40 percentage. Process and character set. Use default one. Connection mode, dedicated server mode. Okay, that's fine. Everything looks good. Check the all installation parameters. This is the installation parameters. Okay, good. Close it and we go with next. We can review the create database creation script. So that I'm choosing this one. It will generate that database creation script. Okay, fine. Where it is located storage. This is read log. Okay, close it and next. So here also it is taking the prerequisites checks. That is what I told you earlier. I unchecked those periodically cluster verification utility checks are run. I unchecked. Otherwise, it would happen. It will run periodically. That will put on hold. Like it will take further hours. Like it will take more hours to complete. So periodically, it will each and every time it will go and check that prerequisites. So that I unchecked and now it's checking that prerequisite check is going on. Once it is completed, we'll start preparing for the database creation. That is not an issue. Next. Okay, this is the database, create database summary. This is a global dev, SR lab, admin managed cluster database, rack 1, rack 2, SR lab 1, SR lab 2. This instance, create as a container database, yes, number of level types 1, EDB, SR lab EDB. Okay, here are the components. This is the initialization parameters. This is the data field locations. These are log groups and finish. So now it's started getting created the database. Like first it will get create a container database. Here we can check the activity log as well as alert log. We will open and we will monitor. You can see here now the clone database server creation progress. Then open. So in the background, what is happening? That is what I opened the alert log. As well as we can open the activity log also. You can see here activity log. It is showing like every face. Okay, yeah, now the database creation gets completed successfully. In between, I got one error like in standby resource rack node 2, the database resource couldn't be started up. It is encountered error while starting that service. The service left bit has start encountered. Uh, Due to this is due to memory target exceeding that swap memory. So here we can see here swap memory it's 1.2 GB free it's there, but it's not enough. That memory targets beyond that more than 1.2 GB, so that it couldn't be started here. That second node you can see for SR lab online on rack node 1, it's open stable. In 2 node 2 it is offline, so we need to fix this. Okay, so the database gets completed successfully. Close this, come out of from this. So here it is that instance SR lab 1 is running on node rack node 1, and the instance SR lab 2 is not running on node 2. Okay, let's try to start up. Let's see what has happened and we will fix it. Okay, we'll start. Let's try to start. srvctl start instance -d sr lab instance sr lab 2 -n lab 0 node. Okay, let's start now. Yes, the same error we are getting, memory target not supported on this system. Okay, Okay, create p file. SP file. Let's start the database. Start the instance one only. Now check the status. So it's okay. Before that, we'll check that. So PDBs. So it is mounted only. Okay, let's fix this first, and then we'll open that PDB database. So parameter memory target. So here memory target more than you can see that difference here. I'll show you. It's not starting up. The problem is that swap memory, it's available 1.2 GB only, but here the memory target exceeding that swap memory. So that memory target it's not picking. What we will do, target equal to 200 m, scope equal to sv pipe, sid equal to, so we need to bounce the database now. I'm stopping that particular instance only because that second instance is not running, so that I am stopping that instance because that changes. It is dynamic. This is a static parameter. We have changed the target parameter. Memory target is static parameter. So I have changed 14402. I have reduced 1200. That is 1200 MB. Now it won't be any issue. Let me start gracefully. Service CTL start database -d sr lab. Now I am trying to start both the instances. I think now it's working fine, I guess. In the meantime, we'll go and check that alert log here. Okay, alert SR lab dot log. Okay, we'll come out. It's the RDBMS SR lab SR lab 2 trace tile -f alert. You can see here the database, it's now starting. All database open, completed. Okay, so now it's working fine. That issue has been fixed. Now both the nodes will be running. The database is up and running on both the nodes. You can see here. Yes, perfect. Now what we have to do, we have to put an entry in the Vora tab. etc Vora tab. U01 app Oracle product 12.10 db underscore 1. Same thing we need to put here also. Okay, now you can check here CRS state state -t. You can see here earlier it will offline, now for the nodes it's working open. Database has been opened by both the nodes. Okay, cool. This is Oracle. Lab 2 U01 app Oracle product 12.10 db underscore 1. Yes, if we mention why, it will be started the database automatically. Okay, let it keep like this. Okay, that's fine. We have completed the database creation as well. Now for env SR lab 1. Okay, cool. SQL plus SSDBA. It's working. Show parameter memory underscore target. What we have? So parameter memory underscore target. What we have changed here 1200. Same thing. Aura env SR lab 2 plus SDBA. I can find. So PDB. So parameter memory target. Fine. They supplied both the nodes, right? Okay. So PDBs now in mount state. We need to open it. So PDBs alter pluggable database SR lab PDB open read write. Okay. So PDBs now it's opened. Now what we have to do? Save state. A pluggable database we will do save state. Alter pluggable database SR lab PDB save state. Yes, I typo state. Okay. All right. Now we will go and check star select name from reader data file. So here are that all the data files showing pluggable container and PDB root PDB seed. And here you can see here now PDBs mounted. So we need to open across all the nodes. After pluggable database SR lab PDB open read write. We have to give a one word like open all instances. Instances are like we have to do. So I forgot to give this command in one line so that it will be open both instances. Otherwise, we no need to give the separate instances like this. We can give this under pluggable database SR open read it open all instances all instances like we can give. Okay, cool. So now it's working both the instances. Okay, everything looks fine. Fine. So everything looks as expected. So successfully we have created. First, in this video, this is a part 5. Previous part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Part 1, we have created two VMs, and then two VMs we have configured and created one machine, virtual machine, that is Oracle Enterprise Linux 6.8 we have installed. And after installation we have done the post installation steps like all the prerequisites and missing RPMs and all the Oracle database installation RPMs we have installed and configured. And then part 2, we have configured all the clusterware related prerequisites and the ASM disk group disks and partitions and ASM disk, everything created and everything done. We have cloned that VM. We have cloned that VM and then we have created the partitions and added a shareable disk and added partitions and ASM disk groups labeled, and we have started that cluster installation part 3, and we had completed that part 4 Oracle cluster installation completely. We have set up, and then this is a part 5th video, part 5 video. In this video we have started that RDBMS binary installation. Once it is completed, after that we have created that database creation. We did SR lab database name, the global database name is SR lab, and one container, one pluggable database we have created, that is SR lab. PDB is the pluggable database name. So while database creation we had one issue like the memory target unable to setting up that unable to start up the second node from that database instance, unable to start from the second node. So due to that issue, I find out that what is the cause, like it is shared memory, like swap memory it's having less compared to that allocated memory target. So I have reduced that memory target, equalized to the shared memory. Now it is working fine. Both the instances database is up and running, and I have that I have done all the post checks of the database creation, like the pluggable database unable to, it's showing in the mount stage, and I have opened that pluggable database for the instances, and I did the save state of the instance pluggable database. Now it's everything looks fine. So this is up to Oracle 2 node rack creation on VirtualBox on OEL 6.8 machine. So this is the lab part 1. You guys keep on watching this space and Sachin Ramesh Oracle DB channel. Please subscribe, and you can completely watch out this part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4 and part 5. You will come to know how to create 2 node rack, how to create 2 VMs, clone the VMs, and how to configure the clusterware for what, for creating clusterware, what is the prerequisites, everything you should come to know. Like after that we had created the RDBMS binary installation done, and then I had created the database as our lab. So that's it. Now it's so you can see here SR lab 1 instance is running here. SR lab 2 database running. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Keep on visiting Sachin Ramesh Oracle DBA blog as well as Sachin Ramesh DBA YouTube channel, and I will be keep posting on that whatever I am working in my lab environment. And as well as next video we will see in 12c upgrade, I mean 12.1 to 12.2 upgrade and multi-tenants, and then I'm planning to upgrade 12.1 to 19c. So thanks for watching.